Hello there. Today is June 10. Still I'm on my pre-op diet. More protein shake. 6 days to go before my operation. So I will talk about why I cannot lose weight, or why some people cannot lose weight. Now I can tell you why I cannot lose weight. I will show you one specimen. This is the 2019 I did cholecystectomy. This is the stone they removed from my gallbladder. As you can hear, before it's not very dry, before there's still bile here. This watery, brownish, dark green color, that is the bile. But now it become dry, but still, this is a lot of stone. They found it in my gallbladder, that's why they remove it. Because one of the potential complications of having gallbladder, can you imagine there is a 700,000 operation of removing gallbladder, 40% of them having complication. We're talking about post-cholecystectomy. Why someone experiencing this syndrome or symptoms? It's really had to do with our bile. The bile is made up by our liver. This watery secretion, that's one I can find it before. And the bile drags up down to the tube or to the duct and gets stored in the gallbladder, the small pouch, gallbladder pouch. So when you eat, we need less bile to digest the food because it's very concentrated. So if you don't have gallbladder, all you have now is the tube. So the bile from the tube goes down directly to the small intestine. But it's tricklish, but it's not concentrated anymore. So typically the complication without having gallbladder have something to do with it, with the lack of bile in our system. But there is exemption. Someone has too much bile, so they need medication to block. If there's too much bile going to our system, they have to block the production of bile. So it's between too much and too less. Both have problem. We're talking about the symptoms is there's no enough bile in our system. Now the good analogy to help you understand what the bile is. This is the detergent soap. I'm promoting lax. No, this detergent soap or liquid detergent. Detergent is very interesting because it's water soluble and fat soluble. Another word for this is you can put in your greasy hand and rub it all around and break down the fats, and it's more water soluble, so you can wash it and goes into the drainage. Then this is the oil. Example, this is our lipids or oil in our body. So I'll give you an analogy to show what happened when you release this bile from your body. Example, this is our bile. Have one part of the detergent and one part of the oil as lipids or fats in our body. I will shake it. This is what happened while the bile does to our body. You can shake it, right? You can see? See? See that? So you can see now what happened. The detergent broke down the oil or fats in the small particle. This is what the bile does to our body. The another word of this is breaking down the fats is emulsification. See that? And this is the state now that literally you can put this down on the drain without clogging because it's now water soluble. Our oil become water soluble because of the bile. Because the bile will break down fats to the small particle. From the fat, they will break them to the smallest particle to allow the pancreas to release the enzyme. They call it lipase. This allows space to make easy digest the food, that even the smallest particle, when it comes to absorb into our intestine. So if you have deficient in the bile or bile salt, you have difficulty in digesting parts. So may have experienced bloating, indigestion, burping, and stomach pain. Sometimes constipation, it's too less bile, or more bile, it will be diarrhea. And what else the complication? Pure gallbladder removed. Eye dry, skin dryness, hypothyroid syndrome, vision problem. What else contributing why you're not losing weight? High cortisol or stress hormone. Your cortisol is always elevated. The switch on is always. Sleeping not enough or not proper sleeping, slow metabolism and hormonal imbalance, polycystic ovary. All of this, like 80%, the reason why you cannot lose weight. How about the 20%? 20% it will be lack of inactivity, no exercise, unhealthy food, way of lifestyle, or improper diet. That's why it's difficult, because 20% you cannot do it. The 80% is in your system, on your body system. That's why the doctor decided this is the only option to decide the weight loss management or weight loss surgery. Okay, now I know why I'm not losing weight. Okay, this one for today. Again, tomorrow we will tackle another issue. I hope you learned something from it today. Okay, that's all. Bye.